standing on it, right?
A little closer to it.
I'm trying to think. It's gotta be. This looks so goofy. The flower wallpaper's cool. Oh, okay.
Are we recording?
Yeah, it's just, but it'll be edited. So. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the McGraner podcast video blog. I'm here with writer, comedian, morning talk show host, ex-PI, ex-LA, ex-Chicago, Dino Tripodis.
Currently Columbus, Ohio, so you can see how far things have progressed.
Oh, you know. In this episode, we'll be kind of talking about The Funny Man, which is a film that
Directed by Mike McGraner.
That stars Dino. That'll be out this year, we promise. And
Yeah.
so,
Promises get broken, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember that.
But I'm saying it to the world on iTunes now. So,
then it's a real promise.
Expectations are high.
So basically, tell them about The Funny Man.
Yeah,
Like
talk
from
about
its inception.
Well,
like
what is
how
your...
you brought it to me and the whole 9 yards, or
okay.
He brought a shell of a story to me about
6 pages.
6 pages. That's a shell about a comedian, a funny man, if you will. And when I first saw it, I said, "Is this supposed to be about me?" Because it's about an older comedian. I'm in my 40s, a guy who never quite got to that LA level of fame and fortune, but has a level of success where he's at. But with that success comes a lot of sad routines that he's involved in. He's a pretty unhappy guy. So I like the idea of it. It is not me. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. But it is a lot of people that I know, and have met through the years. So I guess what The Funny Man is a compilation of a lot of those stories that I've either been privy to or in some aspects have lived maybe pieces of it. And it takes them through a transition as... It's funny how just one chance encounter, one thing can possibly not completely change your life, but maybe put it on a different course where you get a little bit of personal redemption and start to maybe change things for yourself. And that's kind of what The Funny Man's about in a very big nutshell.
I agree.
Yeah?
I do. Mike
brought the 6 pages. He allowed me to rewrite it. So if you hate the writing, that falls on me. The direction, if it's great, that goes on him. And the acting, that remains to be seen.
And if you hate the directing, well, hopefully the writing's good. So
if you hate the directing, hopefully you like the writing. If you hate the writing, hopefully you like the directing. Hopefully you'll like all of it.
And explain to the 3 viewers that subscribe to this podcast where exactly we are and what office we're in. What is the company? And
this is in my house. This is in my office. Please ignore the what do you call that? The borders, the flowered borders. The 2 gentlemen that owned this house previously put them up, and I've only lived here for 7 years, so I should be changing them any day now. But this is my office. We're in my office. If you could do a wide shot, you would see the computers over there and typewriters over here.
Oh, we're as wide as we can go.
That's all right. It's trust
Go ahead.
me,
So
there's stuff in here that.
Tell us about Never the Luck Productions, the real office we're in.
Never the Luck.
This is what I'm kind of getting at.
This is the offices of Never the Luck Productions, LLC, a company that was formed by myself with the idea to take projects from people who other folks do not take so seriously or don't get a chance to do what they want to do. Mike McGraner being an example. No proven track record. That's the Never the Luck trash can he just hit. Mike McGraner being one of those people, no proven track record to speak, and for myself for that matter, I'm no filmmaker yet, but that's the idea, to take great ideas and to try to put them together in a cost-effective manner and get the product out there for other people to see. And hopefully, if it leads to something bigger and better, great. If not, we're still having a lot of fun doing it. I plan on making no money from Never the Luck Productions. That's kind of like the tongue-in-cheek reason why we called it Never the Luck.
What if a couple gentlemen by the names of Harvey and Bob are watching this, though?
If it's Harvey and Bob Weinstein, great. If it's Harvey and Bob, Schmeckel, I don't know. Depends on what the Schmeckles do for a living.
Schmeckles could be rich.
They could be. Any other questions?
Hold
on a second.
This will be edited. I don't know. I do want to add that Dean's also working on a novel right now, and
which has absolutely nothing to do with the movie.
Nothing at all. But since he's here and his time is fragile.
Time is fragile.
Fragile. You don't have a lot of
time. Time is fragile. Time is.
What would the word be? I didn't write the movie. I directed it.
My time is fragile. It's fragile. It's a very delicate time. You can't,
I haven't seen.
You can't use a lot of my time, or it'll break.
Yeah. So
my time is limited. My time is I don't even know what the word is I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah. See, it's fragile. But anyway, so Dean's writing a novel, and
yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
A detective novel called The Reluctant Eye, about a private investigator who wants to get out of the PI business and become a stand-up comedian, which is loosely based on my own life, because that's what I was before I went into stand-up. I was a private investigator. So, it is loosely, once again, autobiographical. Much like The Funny Man, loosely autobiographical. Certain things are taken from it to make them entertaining, and that's what The Reluctant Eye is, and that's what The Funny Man is. And hopefully, after The Funny Man's all wrapped and done, we'll go on to some more ambitious projects, shorter ones. We didn't want our first film to be 40 minutes long, but that's the way it worked out. So from Never the Luck Productions, I think you'll start to see after this one some unique, different projects from a lot of different voices and minds that hopefully you will appreciate. And if we end up putting their names out there, all the better. Harvey, Bob, we'll be in touch.
So now, let's go take you into the editing of The Funny Man.
You have to do this.
Yes.
You have to do this
Funny
when
Man.
you go into the editing.
Editing.
Like it's
this is how I will walk into the editing room.
Like it's diabolical. Like, ooh, something's gonna